Okay, audio sync. 1, 2, 3.
That was a good ass clap.
Yeah, it was. What's going on, everybody? Gambling Gamers back with another episode of Views Beyond the News. And today we're actually going to start with the movie Us that just came out, directed by Jordan Peele. We all saw it the other day, and I feel like we kind of have quite a few different opinions here. Some of us went home and actually looked up videos on the ending and what the fuck it meant. So be prepared for some spoilers. Be prepared for some spoilers. But Us, I'm going to start with Josh. What did you think?
My take on Us was like, I went in there thinking, Jordan Peele's second movie. It's going to be great. I'm going to think about it for a whole week like I did Get Out. But we finished the movie, and I got back into my car, and I sat down, I was like, what movie did we go watch again? Like, that's all I'm going to say. Like, I don't want to say it was a bad movie, but it wasn't something that stuck home to me or was memorable. Mm-hmm. Like, when you watch Get Out, like, I watched it, and for a week straight, I was like, dude, I want to watch it again. I want my kids to watch it someday. That movie was fucking insane.
This needs to be passed on for generations.
But, like, when we watched...
was nuts.
Dude, it was crazy. But when we watched Us, I, like, it was a good movie, and I liked it, but, like, I got in my car, and I was like, dude, like...
He kind of set the bar really high.
He did.
The trailer, the trailer for Us was so good.
Dude, it made
it looked terrifying. It looked confusing, and you were like, "Holy shit, this could be pretty decent." But then I'm kind of on the same page with Josh, as in, I was so looking forward to it because of Get Out. But then after seeing the movie, I immediately, because I knew Bryce and you looked at me, and I was just like, I feel like I just wasted $10. I was like, the moment the credits rolled, I was like, I didn't feel this one. This one wasn't for me.
It was, I don't know. It was just, it wasn't what it wasn't as complex as I thought it would be.
I completely forgot to introduce our guest right
I was
here.
going to say, you didn't introduce Sydney.
Yeah, his name is Sydney. We went to high school with him and everything. He's cool. We love the kid.
He's just a stranger we found on the street.
Yeah, he's a homeless man.
Yeah, I shouldn't be here.
He's doing some artwork for us. It's going to be nice. So
he is our artwork man.
Artiste.
Yeah.
None of us can draw. I can't even draw a straight line, to be fair.
I'm really good at doodling, like lightning bolts and dollar signs.
I've had the same handwriting since third grade.
Yeah, I'm really good at sketching letters. That's about as far as I can go. But
I stop at straight lines.
Right.
My take on the movie was 6.5 out of 10.
That's the lowest one you've given so far.
It was just confusing towards the end. Like, I was keeping up with it, but then it got towards the end, like, especially the very end, and I was like, what? Does Hobie know?
Because
that little boy figured it out.
The kid knew. Like,
the kid
you could
figured
tell the way he was
looking
looking
at it.
Ryan went home and looked up.
So, like, this is a big spoiler. But anyways, because the kid was looking at her, and, like, throughout the movie, her son, I don't even know, what was his name? I don't even remember.
I don't know.
Son's name.
I don't know his name either.
Anyways, the name is irrelevant at this point. But the son in the movie, he kind of has like a hard time with people. Like, and he also has a hard time with like speaking with people. So I was going on there and I was looking up some fan theories, and like one of the theories was because how she was switched at one point in her life. Like the two sons were switched at one point in their lives too, and that's why like he couldn't get the. Like he couldn't snap like the thing, because remember how like the other, like, what are they called? The thread or something like that?
There's like they had a name
thread.
The thread? Okay, so like the threads, like
thread.
he was like this. Like he was doing it so fluently with like his snapping, but the other one couldn't snap.
Tethers,
like,
the tethers.
Yeah, tethers. And like he was like, it was saying something like, because the mom too, like she was like out of sync a lot. And like, because like when they were snapping to the beat in the car, like she was off rhythm.
She did sound like she was kind of off rhythm.
Yeah, she was off rhythm. And so, like, the son was also off rhythm. So, like, that was, like, a fan theory of, like, he got switched at some point, but he can talk at a young age.
Yeah.
But then
so,
like
like,
that was
the other one.
They're like fire.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's almost kind of a weird plot hole to just throw that in there.
Yeah.
No excuse.
But when it got to the point where they said that they were switched, I was like, nah. Because he can talk, but she couldn't at that age.
Yeah.
So it was like one of those things like,
Well, that and when he walked backwards, the other kid walked backwards.
Yeah.
So obviously
he's the real one.
Yeah. Or at least he should be the real one, unless there's some huge plot hole.
Yeah.
I'm not understanding.
So I was just a little confused. And also, They also talked about like the red uniforms that they're wearing with the glove.
What the fuck
Michael
was that?
Jackson.
It was
because it was for Thriller.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because it was on the shirt.
I almost made a joke about that after the movie was
Oh,
over.
okay.
Yeah,
That's
it made
Yeah.
sense after a while.
But
what
I
about
don't
the
know.
scissors bullshit?
I don't
What about
know
the
about
giant
that
ass
one.
shears?
Yeah,
well, because
I
they
don't
were
know.
cutting the string. Because they're tethered together, so
Yeah,
they're cutting the
'cause
string.
And they were also
Connected.
they were like slicing their throats
See, that's some good symbolism, though.
because
Like,
Well, I mean,
cutting-
that's what he's
cutting the
really
tether-
good at. Like,
because
from
they
Get Out and
couldn't
everything.
talk, but the humans
So-
can, so they slit. That's how they killed them. Was they slit
Yeah.
their
Yeah,
throats?
because that's how they.
And apparently, like towards the end, you know how like she was like dodging all
Yeah.
the stuff is because she was in rhythm because that was the real one.
Yeah, I
And
was
the
noticing
other
that. I was like,
tethers
why is
weren't-
she like?
The tethers aren't like in rhythm with anything.
No, they're
Yeah.
different because they were fed raw meat that literally makes you go crazy.
Yeah, so that was like one of the things where she was like dodging everything.
Dude, that scene where they were eating the rabbits, that was kind of
That was
gruesome.
kinda-
Just
yeah.
listening to the screams of the rabbits in that scene.
Also, you don't like body contortion.
I don't know.
And crunchy.
You know how I feel about that.
Oh, dude, I hate body contortion, but like La Llorona and
Dude, that-
Annabelle 3.
when
they're
that
so
person was
good.
walking down the hall, I was like, "Is Christian really gonna see that? Because he
Yeah.
might like shit his
I love,
pants."
dude,
La Llorona's gonna be good.
La Llorona.
Dude, I'd rather listen to body contortion than jump scares.
You will see a podcast about La Llorona soon.
You will.
No, you won't.
Definitely.
Fuck
Yes,
you.
you will.
Fuck
Because we're going to
you,
drag
dude.
Tyler to it and make him watch
Hey
it.
man,
He'll probably jump into my lap, but it's fine.
it's a Mexican.
It's
myth.
Gucci.
You
That's
need to watch
not
it.
okay.
But
I'll hold you, baby. It's fine. I will do
We
it.
need to put Tyler like not in between next to people either in the movie theater.
we need to make sure he has his own seat where there's nobody around him.
Oh, people next to me were laughing at me because I was like, "Shit, that scared the fuck out of me," and
Oh.
they were just like laughing at
Thank
me.
God. 'Cause
Was it when the owl popped out?
Dude, yeah.
Dude, the first jump screen, I was sitting there, I'm like, alright, they're going to pop something out here. And then
I
it
knew
pops,
it was coming. I was like, "When is it gonna be?" Son of a
and
bitch.
Tyler goes,
As a kid, she walks into like the House of Mirrors place, and there's a
hate
hole on the
jump
wall where this
scares,
mechanical
man.
wall pops out of the dark. It scared the shit out of Tyler.
it was
I
great because
hate
I'm pretty
jump
sure
scares.
he's the only person that jumped in the theater.
Dude,
100%.
you can get me with almost any jump scare possible. Even if I see it coming, I'm like, "There's
Watch
gonna
it.
be a jump scare, son of a bitch."
Yeah, let's show him what happens. Ryan, go touch his ass.
Don't fucking touch me.
Tune in next time on our vlog.
No.
Tyler, what did you think of the movie?
I liked it. I think I judge movies with enjoyability. I enjoyed it. Not sure if I'd see it again, but I liked it. It was enjoyable.
You see, it's one of those movies where I'm kind of like, did I miss something? Should
Yeah,
I watch it a
see, yeah.
second time?
I think
See, that's what I'm thinking.
I don't like.
But I didn't feel that way with Get Out. Like Get Out was
No, Get
clear
Out was
all
so
the way
like,
through.
yeah.
Get Out
Yeah.
mind
Well,
fucked
like,
me, and I was just like,
He did the
whoa.
plot twist in Get Out so cleanly
Yeah.
that like
That
you-
was
you-
flawless.
But like this plot twist, you kind of saw coming multiple times, and you're like, man, this is. Especially when the tethers
the
showed up
greatest
and you
part-
could start seeing different
One
things.
of the
you're
best symbolism in Get Out was when that girl was sitting in her bed, with the milk and cereal separate, because nothing could be with anything that's white.
like, yeah.
That was
I
crazy.
just
I,
love the
was
sim-
just like,
I love the symbolism
That's
of the
nuts.
11:11 throughout the whole movie
Mhm.
because
Yeah.
it was 11:11 for the Bible verse.
that
It was
Jeremiah.
11:11 for the 2 and 2 like families,
Yeah.
like for their family, and then 11:11 for the baseball score.
What baseball
It's the
score?
clock said 11:11.
Yeah,
when the kid
and
was ready to go to
11:11
bed.
was on the ambulance.
It was?
Mhm.
I didn't even see that.
See, don't get me wrong. It's not a bad movie. Like in terms of enjoyability and a like mindfuck kind of thrill, it's a fantastic movie for that.
Yeah.
I just personally, it didn't stick with me. It just wasn't something that they completely sold me on. There were some plot holes, whatever. It doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, it's a decent movie. Like you should see it when it comes out. I don't know if I'd spend money to go see it personally. That's just me.
Again.
Yeah, that's like one of
Yeah.
those things where like I kind of want to watch it again.
Yeah. Well, because I know that right after we walked out of the movie theater, both of you were like, yeah, we definitely need to see it a second time.
That's how I felt.
It was a good movie. It's just like I said, it wasn't memorable. You know, like
A few
Yeah.
people got
I
up
think
and
it was
walked
just-
out. Like the people
Really?
next to us got,
Yeah,
like,
they got up and
got
left.
up and walked out before the ending. I was like, what the
Wow.
why? I was like, why are you getting out like ending? Like what's
Oh,
going
dude,
on?
Yeah.
that doesn't even compare to the time we went and saw Lights Out
Oh my
with
god!
the bitch in the dark.
Yeah.
There
Oh,
was,
yeah.
there was this biker dude up behind us.
I'm so glad y'all didn't make me go see that.
No, dude, there was this dude up behind us, and like 10 minutes into the movie, he goes, "This movie sucks, dick!" as loud as he could in the theater. We all look back, and he goes, "Movie sucks, dick!" And he starts walking down the stairs, and his wife is like, "I'm so sorry." He goes, "Movie sucks, dick!" and then leaves.
Yeah, just look at
I
just
shit
read it
like
down.
Funny
Wow.
as shit.
I liked Lights Out. I thought it was good.
Yeah,
I
I
actually
thought it
really
was
badly
pretty
wanted to
nice.
see the second one.
Yeah.
But no, it's not a bad movie. The mindfuck is interesting. The plot twist, the clones, the tethering, it's cool. The thing that I actually agreed most with Sydney was the soundtrack. The score to the film. The soundtrack was amazing.
Dude, music can scare me. That's what gets me with jump scares is the music. I'm like, I know it's coming. I can hear the music, and it's gonna be like a little the Insidious music.
Oh, dude, those violins, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit. That is the scariest fucking thing. Soundtrack in a horror movie is to just those chords just screech like nails on a chalkboard. It's awful.
And honestly, the main character, the mom, her acting in that, she was doing phenomenal.
She was great. Yeah.
Like I loved the first interaction scene where they break into the house and they're sitting in the living room. You look so sophisticated when you just kind of take them off and do your thing. Sorry. I got lost in your eyes.
Well, I can't see you back. So.
The first initial scene where they meet up in the living room and like the clone is talking to her and she starts crying and then the real her starts crying. Like just her facial expressions, like she's got this blank look of terror and she's almost emotionless while she's like, I think her acting was phenomenal.
It was
I loved it.
Yeah.
But
really great.
I don't know.
I'm confused because it didn't look like the tethers had like a conscience or anything, but the mom did.
Well, because
like
she
developed one.
Well, that's because she.
It's like
she was from the real world.
And plus,
No, they swapped.
Well, it's
Talking
weird.
about the mom,
fake mom?
the fake mom acted like a normal human, like she learned to be a normal person.
Well, yeah, because she was on the surface world. So
I know,
she
but
was
they're not
around-
Yeah,
supposed to
but
be.
when they first met, do you remember the quote fake one came up to her and she told her, you know, they learned how to clone the body, but they didn't clone the soul.
Yeah, the soul's with the real person.
If you don't do anything with that information, it kind of leaves a plot hole.
Yeah,
It just
they're
loads it
supposed to be
on.
tethered.
Yeah, because then
together.
how is she controlling?
Yeah, how is she not controlling?
Yeah, how is she
her?
not controlling the person on
If she's
the
down
fake one?
bottom, and she's the and she's
yeah,
the
so that's what confused me
Yeah.
too.
I think it's more about the message than
The-
the actual.
Well, like the only thing that I can kind of think of
What the hell's the message?
is maybe she just blended in long enough that she adapted
Yeah,
to
that-
learn how to do it,
Yeah.
but she doesn't actually feel anything. But then at the same time, how come early in the movie when her son goes to the bathroom and she can't find him, why is she freaking the fuck out? Like that's not her kid. She doesn't have a soul.
It's just
Wait.
kind of confusing. Yeah, I get
and
that.
she acts like she's scarred from
Yeah.
that experience. Even the one who actually got
Yeah.
choked out is she's pretty fucked up too. But
Yeah, it just I don't know.
See, yeah, one of the things that was like puzzling was like, did you see how like emotional she got like when like her children's tethers were dying,
Yeah.
like her daughter's tether, like how she was trying to calm her.
Oh
in the
yeah,
bush.
she was like when he was backing up into the fire,
She
was
didn't
just
want it
like,
to
no,
happen.
please don't fucking do it.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
like it confused me because I was like, why does she have a
Why
emotional
now?
connection to them?
Yeah, why now?
I think
It was
tethers
just
are connected
weird.
to tethers.
Yeah, so yeah, but why does she have an emotional connection towards her children's tethers?
Well, I mean,
Because if she was on the real world and had her actual children, wouldn't she be more attached to those guys? Which she was, but why does she have an attachment to her children's tethers?
Honestly, I thought the mom was gonna kill them all at the end once the little boy figured it out because she was smiling and I was like, is she about to run that bitch off the
That
road
would have
or
been so
something?
badass if she
Dude,
just
I honestly thought that was gonna happen. I thought she was gonna just swerve the bitch. I was like, that's gonna be the ending.
that's
Everyone
I think
just
she
dies.
smiled because she realized her son understood or
See, but
recognized, and
that-
she was just kind of proud of him or something.
That's
don't
why I
know.
was like so confused, like with that whole fan theory of the sun getting switched out too.
Mhm.
Like they were both the tethers from the other.
I don't think they're about tethered.
well, not to mention, I don't necessarily know if it is a plot hole, but she said for every person born, there's a clone made. So, why are they piecing together the family in the background? You know, like why do the tethers actually live together as a family? Like, why are they a group?
Well, because they're tethered
because
to
the
the
tethers
family
do
above.
whatever the humans do.
Like, you remember, like, when
so
she-
if two humans meet, let's say two people were were cloned.
So because
If those
technically there's
two-
a real family,
if,
there
if
has
those
to
two
be.
people
A tethered
meet,
family.
the tether family meets and they have children. It's the exact
This-
same.
you know how there's the part when she first broke into the house and she was like, a girl meets a great guy and gets really happy and marries him.
Yeah.
She got whatever the fuck his tether's name was and didn't like him but had to settle with him.
do they?
And like the girl, like she was like, you
Oh
had
yeah,
a
because
daughter.
she was a
that
human,
knew
so
love.
she
She just had to deal with
weird.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
she just has to deal with it.
If they fuck, do
They
the
did.
tethers fuck?
Yeah,
When they had
everything's
babies.
the same. Yeah, they have babies. How do you think you have babies, Sydney?
Imagine like the hotels.
No one ever teach you how babies were made?
Babies now come from the
Complete
butthole.
side note in terms of like global warming. That's a copy of every person. That's so much mass overpopulation that like once they actually break out, we're fucked.
They lived underground for so long. I was just like, wow.
Overpopulation is really going to be a problem.
Well, because like it made sense.
It
like,
goes from 7 billion to 14
Yeah.
it all made sense at the
people.
end because at the beginning of the movie it was like there were thousands of tunnels underneath the world.
That
I
was
was
a
like-
random.
I was like, why the fuck are they saying that shit? But when they finally got down there, I was like, oh, this all makes sense.
Well, yeah, and then
I
like
was like, this is-
also on our fan theory about that whole sun getting switched out too. Remember at the beach scene where the girls are like, "What is that supposed to be? A castle or something?" And he goes, "No, I'm digging up tunnels." And I was like, and then it made me think again. I was like, does this fucker know? Like,
Well, if you
what
also
happened?
think about it, there's no way that's the only underground facility that was built for
It's
this
like,
specific
there's no way.
shit.
How did they all communicate that all 7 billion tethers are gonna go and kill at the same time? That's what confused me too.
She apparently took years of organizing. She said
I
it.
guess.
She's a cult leader.
throughout the entire
Basically,
U.S.
Yeah, but she also got
But how did she do that all while they're?
I wonder if it's
copying
just
their
the
tethers?
U.S. or the world. I think it's just the U.S.
No, it was the
Yeah.
whole world.
No,
Isn't it?
I think
it was
just
the
the
U.S.
US.
because that was the
Oh
U.S.
yeah, because it was the.
It was the
Yeah,
U.S.
they're-
U.S. government.
And they like started. Just they started in the Cold War or something for like spying. Is that what they tried to do?
That's what they said, something like that.
It was like for the hands of America or something.
No.
No.
No,
They
that's
ended
that
up
was-
being in the hands of America.
Yeah.
That's when the
what they
little
made.
girl was taken.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was wearing a
Down.
Hands of
Oh,
America
okay.
shirt.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
So overall, what's your rating
Mine
out of 10?
out of 10, I'd say 6.
6,
6.5.
6.
6.
I would say like 5.56.
I'd probably go about a 6.
It's above
I
average.
think that's fair.
It's better
Honestly,
than most movies
yeah.
that
I
get
only
thrown
gave it a
out there.
6.5 because
It's
it
very
mind
beautiful.
fucked me, and I was like, God damn it, I gotta give you that 0.5.
I was mad because I didn't see the ending coming. I was like, oh, it all makes sense now, son of a bitch.
But like, compared to Get Out, which I gave originally like a 10 out of 10.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's a
It's
solid
kind
8.5
of sad to give it a 6 out
Get
of 10.
Out in terms
Yeah.
of
Dude, that
story
movie's
and
nuts.
mindfuck is a total 10 out of 10.
How
That movie is crazy.
How the Flash makes them like go back to their like original conscience a little bit, and they're like both trapped in the same body. You're just like, what the fuck?
Do you remember after we saw Get Out, we did that Running Man challenge in the parking lot where Ryan sprinted at one of the cameras?
Yes.
We did it.
Was I
We,
there for
it was
that?
over at Cinemark because it was right outside of Best Buy.
Yeah.
Please
It's
tell me he ate
ridiculous.
shit.
No,
Damn it.
no, he didn't eat shit.
He's a very well done runner. He's athletic,
You
okay?
know, I started young.
He stays in shape.
Not anymore. Pretty sure you put us all in a sprint. We get 30 feet into it. It's like,
I saw
I'm more
her-
like
God,
10
I'm
feet,
lucky if I
10
got
feet
30
into it,
feet.
I'm like, dude, I'm tired. Let's fucking quit this
Yeah,
shit.
30 feet's
What the 30 feet is
Come on.
a lot.
I tried to give y'all the benefit of the doubt by saying 30.
I'm going to be honest with
Y'all
the
you couldn't
podcast.
go with the 30 instead of, no, I get 10 feet into it and just heart attack.
Honestly, I'd probably fall down at 20. So,
yeah.
I wouldn't even attempt to run. I would just tell him to go fuck himself.
This is true.
Cramps.
The second,
He said cramps.
the second thing I wanted to talk
I'll get
about
you some Midol.
coming out was, and
see
I
that.
do not want to see this. I
I
cannot
do.
stress this enough. He does. It's Detective Pikachu.
It's got
I
Ryan
want-
Reynolds,
I
goddammit.
want to see it because I know it's going to be a stupid, funny movie, and I love stupid, funny movies.
But have you ever seen
I love
Pokemon?
Pokemon. That's how
Yeah,
I
I
love
did when I was little.
Pokemon
Okay.
too, but
As long
I
as
love
you've seen
Pokemon, but I feel like seeing live action Pokemon is really going to fuck that
well,
up.
just a lot of times live action doesn't go well.
You know
Well,
me.
But I think
no,
they're having fun
I don't
with
think
it.
it's meant to. I think Ryan Reynolds is legitimately trolling the world right now.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing.
He's filming another Green Lantern, basically.
He is.
He
Here's
is
the
with
thing.
Pikachu. He
Detective
knows it.
Pikachu is already estimated to get $75 million its opening weekend.
Well, that's already
Yeah,
it's already a win.
yeah. And I mean, it's mainly going to pertain to children, and I would assume longtime fans of the
What's it?
series.
What's it rated?
Adults,
PG?
like,
It's got to be PG. There's no way it's not.
I don't think it's a rated R movie.
I know. Well, no shit.
Maybe
I think
PG-13.
like
I'd say
PG
It'd
13.
be pretty funny if they made an
Dude,
adult
if Pikachu
Pokemon
could
movie.
look at
Right?
the main
It's
character,
the
tell him to
first
fuck
movie
off,
they
that'd be
made.
the best.
Yeah, dude. It'd be
Well,
funny.
he did say.
I don't know, because
I wonder
Ryan
if
Reynolds
Pikachu's
is
gonna
great.
break the fourth wall.
Ryan Reynolds is great, but I don't think I'd like to watch Ryan Reynolds in a PG setting. You know what I'm saying?
Pikachu
know, I
did
bet
break
you-
the fourth
I
wall.
bet you they
and-
do have a PG-13. I bet you they could
I
say
bet
shit
PG-13.
once.
Oof.
Yeah,
That would make it
Oh,
for
yeah.
me. Just one Pikachu.
Yeah, no, it's
You know,
Pika shit!
it's a movie. It's a movie like rule that you can drop one F-bomb in a PG-13 movie as long as you don't use it in a sexual manner. Like I can't. Like
How the hell do you know that?
Because my
Because it's
cousin told me,
Christian.
Alex
He
told
has
me.
he has fucking knowledge that it's useless in
'Cause,
life
like,
other than this point.
I'm a book of just useless knowledge.
You want to go do Jeopardy together?
Yes.
Dude, that would be the
How do you
best
not win
thing ever.
HQ more?
I don't know. Have you guys ever seen The Perks of Being a Wallflower?
Yes.
No.
God, you're so
Uncultured.
uncultured.
Okay.
Dude,
I am
why?
sorry. Okay.
What
in
do you
that
do in
movie,
your spare time?
In that movie, remember when they're playing Spin the Bottle and he turns and kisses the other girl and the gay guy goes, "Oh, that's fucked up." That movie's rated PG-13 because it was used in a non-sexual reference. So technically, they could drop the word "fuck" in the Detective Pikachu.
Well, doesn't
That'd
in
be
the
the
trailer
funniest
didn't he
shit
say
ever.
"Get me out of this shit" or something like that, or "Oh shit"?
I don't know.
I've never
Pika
seen
shit.
I'm pretty positive.
Yeah, it's rated
That's
PG.
a good one.
Okay.
Pika
Oh,
shit's gonna be one of your
it's PG?
catchphrases.
PG.
Maybe he said
Okay.
hell.
Do you really want to see Ryan Reynolds in a PG film?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's Ryan
He's
Reynolds.
such a rated
Look,
R guy that
three-
I don't.
Three people I want to see in any movie: Mark
Wahlberg.
Wahlberg, Will Smith, Ryan Reynolds.
The one day they decide to make one movie together, he might die.
Dude,
I
I
am
want to
gonna
see
die.
Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman. I do, but that's never gonna happen now. But Ryan Reynolds is just gonna annoy the man for the rest of his life till he puts the claws on back one more time.
One
I
more
was
time
like, he
for a
did.
Deadpool movie.
I mean, he
please.
did play. He was with Hugh
Yeah,
Jackman that one time.
Did you?
Yeah, that
Well,
was
yeah,
like-
for that shitty ass like.
know.
That was like
What
the
time is it,
origins
though?
of Wolverine. That was like the origins of Wolverine.
21 minutes.
Okay. Weird.
No, it's not that I have anything against Detective Pikachu. It looks like a child. I'm gonna compare it to the Lego Movie because I don't want to start with anything Lego Movie.
Dude,
stupid.
I love the Lego
Lego
movies.
movies are so good.
And-
Did you just see him?
yeah.
I never got to see one.
Yeah.
I wanna
Oh,
see
dude,
one.
they're
They're so
great.
good.
They're
They're
funny
great.
as shit. They're actually
They have
really
so
funny.
many
They're
like,
actually
they
really,
have
like,
sexual
good.
fucking jokes in there that like
Yeah.
Dude,
just
that's
over
what
the
I
top.
want to see. I want to see how many sexual innuendos Ryan Reynolds can fit into a PG movie.
A lot.
Shit,
I want to see it.
I'd
It's
rather
gonna
just
be
him
funny.
do a rated R movie and be super sexual.
Oh yeah.
With Pikachu, oh my god, that'd be the best.
Dude,
Ryan Reynolds would be the dude to make a Pikachu porn. Let's be real.
I would see that.
Pikachu porn.
I would watch that. If
That's
it had
because
Ryan
you're one
Reynolds.
weird little fuck. That's why.
Don't mess with my fetishes, okay?
Yeah.
Don't fetish shame.
Hey,
don't shame
hey,
him.
you can't shame fetishes.
I'm not shaming a fetish, but
2019.
toes are weird, man. Name one other
I mean,
person we know
I
who
don't-
likes toes.
I would, but I don't want to say their name.
You're right.
Yeah, King Kong.
Wow, why would you say
Huh?
that?
Okay.
That sounds so fucked up. Yeah,
Yeah,
I know exactly who you're talking
exactly what
about,
I'm
though.
talking
What?
If you're watching this,
You know who you are.
You know who
first
you
off.
are.
Does he know who he is? Does he know that?
Second
nickname?
He
off.
should.
I don't think he does.
I like a
oh,
couple
he
of
knows.
kaijus.
I've called it that way many times online.
What about a kaiju city?
Said I like some kaijus.
Oh, I actually wanted to ask, what do you guys think of the new Hellboy trailers?
No,
Ooh, what?
What?
I don't
Dude,
want to remake of the
Hellboy
Hellboy.
is such a good series. Dude,
See,
be
Ron
great.
Perlman did such a good job in the first Hellboy movie.
He
Yes.
got fucked over though.
Yeah, no, I didn't really care much for the second movie, but I think I was just kind of out of the Hellboy phase. Like, I just didn't care.
Because they were gonna make a third one, and he like even if you ask Ron Perlman about it, he's like, it's still a sore spot in my career.
Yeah,
He
he,
never
he
made
was
it. He
fighting for
wanted
it.
to.
He was fighting for it, and the entire company didn't back, and they were just like, "Nah, it's
Nah,
done."
bro, we're done.
Well, I mean,
I mean, the Golden Army was good. I liked it.
Yeah,
it was
it was
a cool
alright.
ass
I
movie.
liked it.
it was good.
It was cool
That,
as
they
shit.
totally left it wide open for a third one. Her
Oh,
friend
yeah.
with twins and shit.
Dude,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, what the fuck those things are gonna look like?
But on the other hand, Dave Harborough, Stranger Things, you gotta love him. You
Dude,
can't deny him.
Honestly,
He is
if there
the
was
dad.
a Hellboy,
He is the dad of Netflix.
He is.
I
the
think
best.
Honestly,
he would
yeah.
be the
Yeah.
He is the
He's the
dad,
dad
of
of
Netflix.
So far,
And he got ripped.
So far, the two things I have the biggest problem with is his Hellboy is so much uglier than Ron Perlman's.
It was
like his
ugly.
face is just kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
But I think it's
It's
supposed to
somewhere
be because that's
evil
how
as
he's in the comic books. He wasn't.
Yeah, he's ugly as shit in the
He's
comics.
supposed to be.
Well, I know he's a demon and
He's
shit.
the
like,
demon
like,
of. Isn't he like the demon of doom? He's like he's like from Raw, right?
He's
He's like the
always
son of
like,
Raw or something like that.
I don't know.
But,
I just picture
Like
him
he's
as like
one of the
Satan's
seven
son.
gods of chaos. I thought.
like, I want to see it.
He's the right hand of doom. That's what it is.
I want to see it, but my biggest fear right now is that they're gonna rely so much on the CGI.
Yeah.
Like that scene in the trailer where he's got the horns, he's got the flaming sword, he's on the back of the dragon. That's so much CGI that if you don't get it, it's like Justice League CGI. If you don't get it right, it's gonna be really shitty.
But also, if you focus too much on CGI, your story's gonna be shit.
exactly, like there needs to be a balance, and it's not like deterring me away from seeing it, but it frightens me.
Marvel.
Because I want it to be good.
Yeah, kind of like Captain
Like-
Marvel.
I was
You
like-
focus too much on the
But-
CGI,
I
your
was like,
story's
This
yeah.
one's
shit.
rated
Captain.
R, right?
I'm
I'm
pretty
pretty
sure
sure it's
it should
rated
be.
R.
It
See,
should be.
that's what I like
So-
about it. There's going to be a lot more gore and stuff in it. It's gonna be badass.
Dirty jokes, hell yeah.
I just like I like gore in
Peek of shit.
And about
shit.
people who are supposed to be gory.
Could
Like,
you imagine Hellboy saying Pika shit?
No, I could not imagine that.
I would walk
That's
out
not
and he
something
said,
I would
that's
say.
like going into fucking Aquaman. Call me
Ocean
Master.
Master.
I literally almost went.
That was the
I
dumbest
was like,
shit, bro.
all
say that shit for
right,
real?
okay.
That's
legit-
really what they
Wait,
say in the movie.
that
you didn't-
legitimately
you
ruined
didn't
the
see
entire
Aquaman?
movie for
I'm
this
gonna
man.
give that fucking movie my money.
No, literally, and that's the thing. It wasn't anything that like it doesn't spoil the story in any way. Like the Arthur's brother is waging war, fighting for control to like wage war on the surface, and he stabs someone through the chest, and he's just like, "You're either gonna fight for me, or I'm gonna fucking kill all you people." And he's like, well, "What do you want me to call you?" And he goes, "Call me Ocean Master." And I was like, "What?"
And it was bad enough. I was already making fun of the
That's
movie,
just
being
from
like
the comic
the
books,
entire
that's
movie.
why.
So this man kicks a rock,
Shit,
and I was just
dude.
like, "Whoa,
Whoa, kick
you
the rock,
fucking
Aquaman.
get it, bro. You're
Whoa.
Aquaman. Calm the fuck down." And then at that point, he said, "Ocean Master." I looked at Christian. I was like, "I gotta go."
Yeah, no, they completely ruined Patrick Wilson's character with that line.
And you have the
You're gonna go.
biggest man boner
I
for
love
fucking
Patrick
Patrick
Wilson.
Wilson. He's in
Wilson's-
Watchmen,
he's
and
a
you need to
beautiful
see
man.
Watchmen because he's great. In
You've
Watchmen.
never seen Watchmen?
Never seen it.
He
Cultured.
bangs some really hot latex lady, and
It's just Watchmen.
great.
Oh yeah, you're right.
It's like saying if you've ever
The
seen Sin
Watchmen's
City.
a great movie.
I have no doubt. I have no doubt whatsoever.
It is a
Like
good movie.
Rorschach is one of the coolest names for like an anti-hero ever. So badass, and his mask changed to the Rorschach
check the camera?
signs.
The last movie thing that I specifically want to talk about is: has anybody looked at Joaquin Phoenix playing the Joker in the new Joker origin movie?
I have
That'd be
not.
pretty sick.
You haven't?
I have
Okay.
not.
I'm looking at a picture of him.
I know absolutely nothing. I know what he looks like. I just know absolutely nothing about Joaquin Phoenix.
He's in the
He's
movie
in
Her. I
Her.
want you to watch. Have you seen Her?
Her, yeah.
Dude, it's so fucking good.
It's a lot of moaning, dude. I love
It's
it.
so
It's a
fucking
lot of
good.
moaning.
Yeah,
dude.
no, there's some
It's
AI
pretty
sex,
great.
but
Oh, yes.
so
Sex.
fucking good. I
I'll
can't.
pass.
Actually, have you seen Her?
Yes.
Have you seen Her?
No.
You would be more open to it than he is. He's an asshole.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm always open to sex.
I don't know why you don't want to watch
Have,
that.
have you heard the premise of Her?
No.
Okay,
I
so
didn't hear anything
this
about
man,
it.
Falls in love with an AI.
this man basically gets a divorce. He's down on his luck. He's got his job, and in the society they're living in, they introduce these AIs that will talk to you and kind of help you throughout your daily routine.
That's
And it's
hot.
voiced by Scarlett Johansson.
Oh, that's even hotter.
Mhm.
He ends up building a relationship with her, and she's an AI that can learn to like love, and she gets progressively smarter and does shit.
Mm.
The entire movie is he spends so much time talking to her that he kind of falls in love with her, and since she can infinitely learn, she kind of falls in love with him in some kind of way, even though it's wrong.
So hot.
And so the entire movie is based on him falling in love with her and then realizing that you can't love a machine.
Shit, I'll fuck a machine. It's
I
got
mean,
Scarlett
if the machine got a
Johansson.
hole. I got a hole.
Ryan's gonna find a hole.
Like he
So,
talks dirty.
make
to
honestly,
the
I would
AI,
love
dude.
to show it to you sometime. It's so fucking good.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
Dude, he talks.
But I know who the guy
dirty.
is.
God damn it! I don't want to see that.
Dude, it's...
It's so good. I don't know why you don't want to see that.
Yeah, man.
Like, get over it. It's
She, like,
people
fucking-
fucking.
she's
It
It's not
happens
people.
every day.
It's not people fucking. It's
Dude,
a
in
dude.
Asia, I'm sure they got Chinese
Wait,
robots
wait,
over there.
Close
fucking-
your eyes and imagine
Dude,
it.
do you know what this is like? This is like us trying to get him to download a new game, and it's as easy as just deleting it. And he just won't fucking do it. All you gotta just watch it. You don't like it, never watch it again. It's not that hard.
He got you there.
Oh,
Go fuck yourself.
go fuck myself.
Everybody, Tyler's an asshole.
What? I am the asshole?
Yes.
Are you
Very-
fucking
You're not open to
kidding
new
me?
things.
He's
Welcome
very
to our new
close-minded.
segment, ganging up on
He
Tyler.
is the brown eye of this group. He is the asshole of all assholes. Yes, I know what he looks like. I know who he is.
No,
just
I was
haven't
showing
seen
you
very
what-
many. I just haven't seen like any
No,
movies.
he's
with
showing
him
you the
in it.
Joker, you
Yeah,
fuck.
I was just showing him in the makeup, like his face, his posture.
He looks like a normal clown, which is really freaky.
Well, because this is supposed to be a more down to earth, the focus on a man who becomes mentally ill and turns into the Joker. Like it's supposed to be kind of a, I don't want to say darker, but you can't really put a light, like a
I mean,
bright
the Joker's
light
a
on
dark
mental
dude,
illness.
you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
So
Joker's
one of the
fucked
things
up.
that caught my attention the other day is he's actually he did the same pose as Heath Ledger in their Batman poster, and it's him doing the same thing wearing kind of the same outfit. And it looks so good.
That's crazy.
And honestly, I'm excited because an actor like Joaquin Phoenix who can do movies like did you guys see
Isn't he a
Walk the
method
Line?
actor just like...
I think he is.
He's a
He's
method
a method
Walk
actor.
the
Like,
Line sounds familiar. but-
It's the one where he plays
Walk
Johnny
the Line.
Cash.
Yeah, yes.
yeah.
Oh, G loves that movie.
It's such a good movie. He did so fucking good in
I haven't
that.
seen it
Uh-huh.
either.
Honestly, I think based on his
You act
track
like
record
you've seen
of
it.
movies
I
like
watched
Her, I think based on his track
I
record
watch
of movies
movies.
like Her that are so far out there and so fucking bizarre, I think he could play a perfect.
I think he'd be great.
I think he'd be
I have
fantastic.
no doubt. His track record makes me have hope.
You've never
Because
seen
there
her? What
is
do you mean his track record?
I didn't even see Her, dude.
He's never seen
Fucking
fucking
loser.
Her, dude.
This
You
guy's
fucking
never
scrub.
seen Her.
Yay. He's
Look at
never
him.
seen Her.
Wait, Josh, you've never seen Her.
yeah, go fuck yourself.
Yo, bro. He's never seen Her.
Yo,
dude.
Tyler's never seen Her, guy.
bro. Like, look at him.
You're in my house, okay, bitches?
Yeah, but there's 4 of us and 1 of you.
Yeah.
You know what happens if you try to tackle me.
Hey!
You're in my domain.
Hey, the power of numbers. Let's go bullying.
That's not even. You're a liberal. It's not in your soul, too.
Oh,
I
is he
know,
not?
I
Liberal,
fucked
look
up
at that.
liberals.
A conservative tell me what I can and can't do.
Oh
This is great.
my
YouTube.
Christ.
Put that on YouTube.
This is
Civil War! Civil War!
I want to go home. I need an adult.
I didn't sign up for this.
I'm
I need
pretty
my
sure you'll
mom.
find some downstairs that says the South will rise again.
You probably could.
One of the
If you want
things,
me to hold it, that'd be pretty ironic.
one of the things that I was going to bring up, and
I'm
I
pretty
forgot
sure
to,
I could find something downstairs with it.
was with Us. You remember when they first invaded the house, the mom's voice?
Yeah.
She mimicked that off people who, like, she heard somebody who actually has, like, it's a vocal cord issue, like swelling in the vocal cords or something, and they kind of sound like that. So she, like, amped it up to sound the way she did. And advocates for that group who, like, have that disease or support people who have it are attacking Jordan Peele and her for her basically mocking a disease.
She
no,
has
she
it
had her-
because she got choked.
Yeah,
Yeah,
her windpipe
But
got
people are
fucked.
pissed about it. Like they explain
She
it in
had
the
her
movie.
windpipe
They're not,
crushed.
in my opinion, they're not making fun of it.
Go fuck yourselves. Quit being so goddamn sensitive. Jesus Christ.
I mean, yeah, some people are very sensitive. to shit
Go
like that.
fuck yourselves. They're not
Yeah, it's
making fun of
ridiculous.
anything. That woman had her windpipes crushed. If you have your windpipes crushed, you're going to sound like you've been smoking a pack for 56 years. Like, quit being pussies.
20 packs of cigarettes a day.
That's it.
what
That's
she
if you
sounded
have
like,
the
too.
fucking little thing in your throat. But like, just sounded like.
Would you like to be in a movie?
Would you like to play
You
a
just, see,
monster?
you just see Jordan Peele coming up here like,
Jordan
hey,
Peele just walks in. Hey, I heard that. I'm doing a movie about smokers. You want in?
Dude,
Just
that
playing,
shit's
crashed out
ridiculous.
front real quick. Just
That shit's so. If they're not like, if people are gonna make fun of something, like there's a movie making fun of something, they're gonna make it known they're making fun of that. You ever seen
It's-
like a?
it's gonna be like a Will Ferrell
Yeah,
situation where
exactly.
they blatantly just fuck you.
Well, I think
And
it's just
people
because
try
they
to, like-
put him like as the villain. That's why they're offended.
Well, I
but
think there's just
again, it's
people-
Just don't be offended. Who the fuck cares?
I think there's just people out there who are just
Who's
gonna
gonna know
complain
that too?
if they can't
Huh?
complain.
who's gonna know about that like situation?
He's not-
Like, we all know it's a situation, but like, who's gonna like think of that situation when he's like,
That's so
when you
stupid.
watch that movie? You know what I mean? Like,
Exactly.
who's
Those
gonna
people
think like,
just
oh
want-
my god, you fucking foul beast? Like, no, I wasn't even thinking that one. I was just like, damn,
Back,
that's
you
very
foul
scary.
heathen.
Yeah, it's like,
Those people just want attention. They're like, here's our
Wingardium
chance.
Leviosa.
Here's our chance to make a scene. Let's make a scene. Like now you just look like a bunch of assholes.
That's basically what it is. You just ignore it.
That's
all
so
I thought
stupid.
was like,
I guarantee you, Jordan Peele probably read the headline of that shit. And he goes, "Okay." Puts his phone down, continues to collect his millions of dollars. He's like,
Last thing, I swear, and then we're gonna talk about Ryan's thing. That comment he made about never casting a white man in a lead role.
That's not racist at all.
No, it's kind of racist. Because here's the thing.
He just wants to give black people.
No. Here's the thing. I don't want to throw this in a racial direction. But if a white man said that about a black lead actor, that man's career would be over. I'm not saying that what he said was necessarily wrong. I get what he's doing. He's using his platform. He's promoting black culture. He's promoting black people. I get it. But the way he kind of said it,
I
feel
guess
like
he
it
could have
could've
said
been
it
better.
differently,
Yeah,
but he
could've
didn't
been said
mean
better.
it in a racist
Yes,
way,
no,
and people are trying
no.
to be like, he's a racist.
No, and
like, no,
that's
he's
not
not.
at all what I'm not directly calling him a racist because I love Jordan Peele. I
People
love
are just
everything he
overly
does.
sensitive and jackasses.
I just wanted to bring it up because I was like, if a white man says something like that, he'd be fucked in the
I mean,
industry.
what's the full quote? Maybe it was just taken out of context, or
Yeah, I mean,
maybe
It
cut
can
part of it
it
out.
can
Well,
be
he did
interpreted
say-
multiple ways, and one news headline
he-
took
he-
it in the worst possible.
He specifically
Like,
says in the quote, he's
so
just like,
stupid.
he's like, I'm honored to have the privilege where I can go to like a studio and tell them I want to make a $20 million horror film and I want to cast a lead black man, and they can't tell me no. They have to tell me yes. Like he's in his heart's in the right place. He's doing the right thing.
Well, just that part right there is perfectly fine.
Like he's not
Yeah,
being racist.
it's,
Nothing's
you know-
wrong. There are just people who are just like
yeah, it's
I
kind of
mean,
like,
he can't
I mean,
be
the
racist.
part that you
Razzakia
said-
brother who are just
the
like
part you
he's
said
racist. Like,
about
no, he's not.
if he
You're a
literally
dipshit.
said, "I would never cast a white guy,"
Yeah.
That's a racist statement.
Yeah,
But
no,
it was
it's-
like something was just taken out of context to where it seems like he said that.
All it-
I don't think he was racially
I'm
intentional.
pretty sure the direct quote is, he says, "I don't see myself casting a white man as a lead in my movies,"
Well,
which
it-
is not racist.
Yeah,
I mean,
like,
that's
and
his
my
personal take on what his movies
Yeah, I
are
mean-
going to be like.
Well, and like my thing was, I wasn't trying to throw anybody in the wrong direction. I already told three of
Yeah.
you about that, so I just kind of led with what we already knew.
Yeah, and it's
I
kind of
just-
like that's like Tyler Perry.
People
He's the
just
same
always-
way.
Yeah,
Tyler
All of
Perry.
his movies have nothing but black.
he also
cast.
plays all 9 characters in every movie.
Tyler Perry movies are stupid.
Dude,
Oh.
they're so, have you
They're
ever
so
seen,
good.
dude,
They're so-
there's
Diary of the Mad Black Woman is my fucking favorite.
dude, some of
goddamn.
that shit is so goddamn funny. Like, it's stupid, and you're sitting there like, why am I watching this movie? But you laugh the entire time because the jokes they make in it are hysterical.
There's only like 2 movies in Tyler Perry where there's white people.
I mean, there's white
Honestly.
people in them, but they don't star in them.
Yeah, they're not like the main role. No, he's the main role, along with
Yeah.
the other 4 main roles, which are also him played it.
Oh, I also want to
Isn't
point
Tyler
out in
Perry
Us,
halfway?
when those the White Family's Daughters came out, I could feel Ryan staring at me.
Why?
I could feel him just going, oh!
Well, that's what Ryan does.
Like, why though?
You better hope to God those actresses are above the age of 18 because...
I saw you kind of like sit up and I was like, yeah?
No, I was just
like-
adjusting myself.
I was like, oh, word.
Oh god.
She came out of nowhere and like, I just like felt Josh like in the chair kind of go, I was like, oh, word.
I just wasn't
Is
comfortable
that
with the
so? I was like, I mean, I ain't here to judge.
Okay, what's Ryan's thing?
All right.
Should he be allowed to talk now?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. You shouldn't be allowed to talk then.
Especially since he's talking about the big C.
Cunt?
Cancer?
Oh.
The bigger
Well,
C.
we're on.
I forgot. I was like, the big C, oh god, I'm so scared. Anyways, yeah, so like,
Hold on, could you mention the title of the podcast? Views Beyond the News, Us and Cancer.
wait, are any of us
Wait, are
born
they
in
all
July?
dying? What's going on? I just started
One
watching
of us
this
are born in
podcast.
July.
Huh?
Southern Group.
He's born in July.
I'm born in
Oh
July.
yeah,
What? What about cancer?
you're Cancer.
I'm a Leo.
Yeah,
Are we talking about astral signs? I'm a Leo.
If I do the math,
so you're the shitty
shitty.
Anyway,
Leo,
so speaking
but-
of Cancer, so Apple, you know, with the whole Airpods thing, people are coming out and saying Apple's out here giving people cancer with the whole Bluetooth waves, and I'm like, what? Damn, Apple's out here. They're making doctors rich.
So, what exactly happened with this? Like,
Well, because someone came in and like all these scientists are like, you know, like technology and everything, and like they're afraid because you know how people are saying like, you know, if you stare at the phone like with the screen or whatever,
It's
like
on
you
that
go
goddamn
blind, like it messes with your
Yeah.
eyesight.
No, the
So,
blue
like,
light just messes with your internal.
Yeah, so,
clock.
like,
That's about it.
the new iPhones,
I
they
actually
don't.
do kind of want
Why are
me
you
to
linking
pair
my
those
hand?
gaming glasses that blocks that light.
Yeah.
Oh, dude,
some of those
these
like
glasses
that.
right here have blue light protection.
But like, there's new screens. Like,
I'm already a big enough nerd. I don't
So,
want to
like,
sit there
well,
with gaming
I
glasses.
feel like I'd be so professional. Like, all right, I'm about to whip Russia's ass with some Sid.
Tyler's iPhone 10 doesn't have the new blue shield that's on it, where it's like because
I'm pretty sure I can go in settings and turn it off.
no, it's not.
Nighttime
It's the
mode.
actual screen
Oh,
that has it.
I don't give a shit.
But like the new iPhone 10s, they don't have that the blue LED screen. It's called something different. So like it does stuff with your eyes. But like scientists, they made a big deal about that. So now scientists are coming in and saying, "Oh God, Apple, these Bluetooth waves, cancer." And I'm like, I think they know what they're doing.
You know what this actually reminds me of? This reminds me the other day. I don't know what you just did.
Nothing.
No,
Why, what did you
I'm
do?
the only one next to you.
Nothing.
You dumbass.
Hit his titty.
Don't hit
we
my
should
titty.
probably get out of here.
Don't hit me.
Something happens to me.
No, that reminds me. Remember when you told me? I don't remember who was working on it, but they were trying to work on a way to charge your phone from like across the room with like the energy waves. And
Oh,
shit.
me. I was.
Yeah, no. Ryan was telling me something
like
like
that shit give you cancer.
Yeah, that's what I told Ryan. I was like, that's like people saying like, you know, if you sleep with your phone too close to your head, that's like radiation. So you're gonna get cancer.
Dude, you're gonna have
Yeah,
like
what are you
South
doing?
Park.
I'm
like,
charging my phone, but I'm getting cancer.
Because like it was a pretty good idea in my head. I was like, what if we put like fucking like towers and like they send like these magnetic waves to like wherever your phone
and you're
is?
in the fucking
Cancer.
middle.
No,
Dude,
I mean,
Dude, you're gonna
Sure.
be like South Park. You're gonna bounce around on your balls.
Cancer.
You seen that South Park where the
Yeah,
entire
they
town
got
puts their
testicular
nuts in a
cancer.
microwave?
My opinion
It's
is
like
we're
you get
all
free
probably gonna get
cannabis.
cancer anyway, so we might as well
Well,
reinvent it.
because like some guy
Might
goes.
as well have fun while we're alive.
Some guys. This is in New York where they were talking about this,
Everything kills you.
and they were asking people on the street, and this
Everything's
guy
always
goes.
killed.
This guy goes. Well, I have the the cord on I keep it retro, and I'm like, all right, bro, calm down with you're just too poor to get some AirPods. Let's be real, I'm too poor to get AirPods. Them bitches are like $300 for AirPod 2s.
Dude,
I'm good.
I'm still using headphones for 2 years where only one of them works.
Yes, same here, and I'm like, I'm not opening a new pack because it still work.
I actually really badly want to order an off-brand version of the AirPods just because they're like $30.
Those will give you cancer.
at my job.
Yeah, those
might actually kill you.
Those might give you
Not
cancer.
only will they kill your swagger, but they'll probably kill you.
They're literally for me to use around the house because my Samsung pink ones, after like 3 days when I originally got them, the right one stopped working.
Really?
Yeah, they were like $300. They were like Samsung's version of wireless headphones, kind of like the AirPods. And within like 3 days, the right one stopped working.
Did you say $300?
Yeah, they're $300. I paid like $286 plus tax.
Holy shit, Christian.
Yeah, for those headphones. It was
Samsung
ridiculous.
bent you over a barrel and showed you the 50 states.
No, I mean, it's whatever.
I love how you so close to that fucking movie.
Whatever. That's like buying
Horrible
$300
Bosses, great
fucking
movie.
AirPods.
Charlie Day.
Well, so
Fucking love
after like 3 days, the right one stopped working, and I was like, what the fuck? A week went by, 2 weeks went by, I finally got it working again, and it worked fine for like 7-8 months.
Whoa.
Now the right one has completely stopped working. There's no audio coming out of it. I'm like,
You
wow.
got a warranty?
I did, but it was like a 2-3 month warranty. It wasn't
You
anything
should have
big.
sent it back after it
Well,
stopped
maybe
working after
it's
3
God's
Well,
way of
because
telling
after
you-
a week or two went by, I got the right one
Stop
working
spending
again.
money on stupid
Maybe it's
shit.
God's way telling you, hey, this right earphone, it's going to give
No,
you
I
fucking
was gonna say
cancer.
I was about to
It's gonna
say
give
I was
you
like,
cancer.
it was God telling
I was
you
like-
switch to Apple.
No, they made good phones. They made shitty headphones.
Are you kidding me? Samsung had to recall a lot of their phones because they were blowing up in people's pockets.
And they reduced the battery
I've never
size.
had a problem.
Oh my god.
Could you imagine if you just had that in your pocket exploded one day? Then would you switch to Apple?
I wish I could be here to see the look on your face if it did explode.
Why?
Because I bet you'd be mortified if you found it. I'd be like, ah!
Remember
after
this.
it happened, I'd be like, I told you so.
Yeah, but you're mentally scarred forever, so who wins?
I'm alright. Everyone's already mentally scarred forever.
Nah, but that
Goddamn
was just what you
being
told me.
I was waiting for you to reach for it, and you're like,
I looked
what
and I
the
was
fuck?
like,
No, the funniest
Oh,
thing
that's
was,
what you moved.
dude, the
Yeah.
funniest thing was when you moved it, you immediately put your arm where it was, and I was like, is he really not going to notice I moved it? You have more space now.
It's Christian. He probably forgets that it's there.
but could you imagine if their AirPods were giving people cancer?
Okay, well, like the only thing that I can think that might give him cancer is definitely like the whole magnetic, like the you don't have to plug them in.
Yeah, I really don't think there's cancer from Bluetooth.
Yeah, I was like,
No.
how the hell are they supposed to get that
I
shit?
mean, they could just be getting cancer from anything else.
They're just blaming it
Oh
on-
my god, your AirPods gave me cancer. Ma'am, you're smoking a cigarette. Nah, it's the AirPods.
Yeah, people legitimately do that though. There are people who walk into a store, look around, and there's a camera right out, and they'll look at the camera and just fall, and then try to sue the company.
And do you want to know why? Because this is the land of opportunity.
Well, the CEO.
I'm gonna go get my
Don't
check.
you use America against America? It's kind of American, but it's not what you do.
It is American. What are you talking about? That's how we were founded.
That's the most American
Thing
shit I've
ever
ever
is
heard.
using America against America.
Civil War?
Another one.
That's pretty
No,
weird.
not
That was
another
America
one.
versus
A revolution.
Yeah.
Let's not have another one.
Anyways,
That's true.
but
Like
like
having a-
the CEO of Apple was like, "No, I don't think we're giving people cancer." Like legit. That's what pretty much what he said. He
Tim
was
Cook's
just
over like, hey, bud,
I gotta
talking
say.
to his researchers like, hey, are we giving people cancer? No, Tim, no, we're good. Oh, no, we are not giving anyone cancer.
Yeah, he,
No,
like
are we giving
in the interview, they go, "So you giving people cancer?" And he was just like,
People are just dumb.
he legit like got his iPad Pro and goes, "No, that's false information. I don't know where your news sources are, who the doctors are, but
See,
he's
that's
like,
the thing.
on
No
his
one
iPad Pro, he's just
fact-checks
like,
jack shit.
he's like, no,
nowadays.
whatever you
It's
see
all
on the
about
internet-
catching the attention of someone.
Yeah, it's all click.
Hey, man,
fake news, bro.
Media's pretty
Fake-
fucked
I was
up.
like, fake news. Turn that light off right now.
The
No,
one thing
no.
Trump was right about.
Media's
Don't
been
go to
fucked up for
Facebook.
like years, dude.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
but he's also one of the first major people to call it out.
I don't know. JFK was here. You would have said too.
Since we technically don't have anything else to talk about, there's at least one thing I wanted to talk about.
MK11 cancer.
Actually, two things I wanted to talk about. One is there's two companies right now. Square Enix, who makes Kingdom Hearts, is behind the scenes making a Marvel's Avenger game,
Oh yeah.
which
Now-
excites me. Then there's another
They
company.
could do that so wrong or so right. There's no in between.
There's one company. You know how they made Spider-Man? There's a company making an Iron Man game.
With
They
the
could
same
do
company?
that so right.
I
so
don't know if
wrong.
it's the same company, but there is. They
Better
released
be.
a short visual trailer of like what the animations would look like inside like the suit, and they're working on an Iron Man.
I
game.
was
Could you
was like,
imagine
that'd
someone
be so
making an
awesome.
MMORPG with the Avengers? You get to pick an Avenger and just like open up different stuff for them.
You know, no one is going to choose Hawkeye.
I would fucking love Hawkeye.
No, it's all about Captain America, bro.
Iron
Well,
Man.
yeah,
Iron
Captain
Man.
America, but
yeah,
dude.
Well,
Well, I mean, if that's the option.
Hawkeye is
you would choose
underrated.
Spider-Man. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
Actually,
no,
Spider-Man.
Hawkeye.
You
The
would so
fucking
choose-
Hulk.
Wait.
Sweet. Unlock different pants for him.
There's a
If we're talking about the new Hawkeye,
I feel like that was an underrated
Ronin
joke. That was a good
Hawkeye,
one.
I'm
Yeah.
going for him.
Have you ever seen the game DC Universe Online?
Is that like
Is it the phone game?
No, there might be a phone version, but
Like
there's-
Injustice, kind of?
No,
Oh,
there-
When I was
there's-
little, I used to play like an Avengers game on the GameCube.
It's called like there's
If this Avengers game is going to be like Injustice, then I don't really...
yeah?
well, no,
I'll pass.
no. It's not. I don't think it's supposed to be like Injustice. I would hope not.
What's it? Is it supposed to like what style of game is it?
The only trailer they have released was a slow trailer of like the weapons of the Avengers. Like it like slowly pans through the dark and like in the rubble you see Captain America's shield and you see Thor's hammer elsewhere. Like there's no actual gameplay
What
yet.
weapon do you do for the
I
Hulk?
think I've seen that.
The other
Yes.
thing
I was
was
just say like
Jinx.
Jinx, double Jinx.
the other thing is DC Universe Online.
Top too late.
The other thing is DC Universe Online. It's kind of like Elder Scrolls Online or like World of Warcraft. It's a free game,
That'd be sick.
but you create your own superhero.
That would be sick.
Oh yes, Papi Chulo!
Fuck League of Legends.
I played
Dude,
it.
fuck that.
Dude, yeah, League of Legends suck my cock.
We're not gonna be playing
I'm
that
about I'm
forever.
about to
I
only
played it-
play where I get to be a fucking superhero.
Because it's one of those where like you customize either male or female. You get to pick your
Well, you know,
superhero.
you're picking.
You're
Hold on,
definitely being a
hold on.
chick with tickle bitties.
You get to customize
I mean,
your
what is-
superhero to like who's your
I'm gonna be
mentor,
a man.
what kind of powers you have, what you look like, your costume design. And I played it a
Naked.
little bit with Garrett on
How-
Xbox.
Wait,
I played it a little
what?
bit already.
It's already out.
It's been out for years now.
What's the game called?
DC Universe Online.
Why haven't you told us about it?
Because I didn't really care for it.
You
but
fucked.
I'm not opposed to playing it again. I'm not. Because I
Cancel
played it,
my subscription.
I played
I'm
it
not
like
gonna
2
go
years
back.
ago with Garrett. He bought me a month subscription.
Wait, what? You have to subscribe to it?
No. There's when you log in, there's a login queue, so it's
It
kind
was
of
a
one of
chill.
those like
I'm not having a stroke. It was a chill. I smell toast.
it's
Fuck off with your goddamn toast smelling bitches.
toast.
That's a
I
playback
hope so.
to before the podcast started. I kept thinking I was having a stroke because smelling toast. You're welcome.
Turns out it's a myth.
No
Sometimes when you log in, if you log in during like a really busy fucking time, you'll get put in a login queue of like 100 people and you gotta wait a couple minutes to log in. If you pay for the subscription, you bypass everything to get in. It's bullshit.
That's kind of cool.
It's bullshit. in my
Only
opinion.
you would bypass
But-
it. You
We gotta
fuck.
fuck everybody else.
No,
Get out of my way, peasants.
Privilege, ladies and gentlemen, fucking white privilege, right here. You're fucking looking at that shit in the fucking
in my
eye.
opinion, it's kind of a derpy game like the original World of Warcraft. Like the graphics aren't the best, but you get to create your own superhero and fly around. Like you either get to like settle down in like Gotham or Metropolis, and you have to like fight crime and shit in the streets. You got to help people out. I'm surprised you guys have never heard of this, honestly.
That kind of
Can I
makes
be
me
balls
wonder.
deep, man?
Can we play WoW? Can we play WoW too?
No, fuck
No, dude, you have to have 10 years invested prior to
No,
it now.
honestly, if World of Warcraft didn't require a subscription fee, I would still play it.
dude, you know how
WoW's
fucking
so cool.
huge that world is?
You're so sad about that.
It'd be
Well,
fun to
so-
try.
I played it like for
I wish
literally
I
like
could've
3
gotten
months in
into that
high
game
school,
right
and
now.
I've always wanted to go back to playing it.
Well, like me and Cindy were talking the other day. Have you either of you guys and either just three of you guys ever played RuneScape?
Nope.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, all the time. Back in middle school.
I was like,
My roommate Nick used to get bored and run. And we'd go to class. He got banned from RuneScape like 3 or 4 times. He would just run a bot on it that would just do all the shit for him.
well, Joe.
And so he'd just go to class and come back and have his person level 100. It was really funny.
Well,
He thought it
Joe
was
sent me
funny.
a Snapchat the other day, and he had his guy idly mining for like stone and shit while he watched Netflix and did other shit. I was
Yeah,
like,
it's a bot.
I was like, okay.
But it's a mod. You can just download bots and they'll do shit for you.
No, I want to try RuneScape. Honestly, I think I don't think it'd do us any harm to try a game like DC Universe Online or RuneScape. I think it could be fun.
How come no one
RuneScape
has
could
made
be
a
fun.
superhero game like that though? Like League of Legends. Could you imagine a League of Legends game with superheroes?
Well, no, there's like talks of Riot making an MMO, that might be based off of the League characters, but we're not sure yet if they're really going to do it.
That'd be so
But
bad.
they are interested in
You
making
know
an
how
MMO.
giant the lore is of that?
Yeah, well, I don't know if they're going to do it off of what they have so far, but they
They
are.
should.
They
just create
are. They
a new
are
one.
stated for being interested in creating an MMO.
They're actually creating a new game right now, and no one knows what the fuck it is. It's been in production for like 2 years now. They have no
I
clue
think it's
what
the
it is.
MMO.
No one
It
has.
could be the MMO.
There's no leaks of it. There's no one knows what the hell
No
it
leaks
is.
yet.
Dude, if Riot comes out with a League MMO, fuck regular
I think
League
the
of
only
Legends.
thing is they're
I'm gonna play
focusing
the
on.
MMO.
I think they're supposed to be focusing on Rise. That's about the
fucking
in Runeterra. That's about the only thing I think that people know about it. Is Runeterra, and I love Rise. Rise is so fucking fun.
There was
No idea what the fuck you just said.
there was actually a
It's League of Legends. He's a mage.
what was I trying to say? I lost my train of thought.
He's blue.
MK11.
MK11.
The last thing we're going to talk about, because we got like 10 minutes before we hit the hour mark,
Yeah, hell yeah.
is Mortal Kombat 11. Because
Fuck yeah.
the long-term plan is when the game comes out,
I will buy it.
yeah, I'm hoping he doesn't buy it on his computer. I'm hoping he buys
No,
it.
I'll buy it for Xbox. I'll get
Yes.
PS4 X. I think the Xbox is.
Probably
I think
Xbox.
for Xbox, I think it's better. I think on the PS4 the servers are laggy on it, which we wouldn't play online anyway.
Yeah,
but
no.
I think it's smoother on Xbox.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll buy an
Because I think
Xbox.
MKX was smoother on Xbox than PS4.
Well, because the plan is to have him. I mean, he's the one who's like most excited for it, besides Ryan, in my opinion.
Me and Ryan are gonna like learn
So-
combos and shit. You guys be button mash. Me and Ryan are gonna be like, you son of a bitch.
So after
this
he
is
gets it,
fucking
we're
hardcore.
going to bring 2 to 4 controllers over here. It's going to be at least us 4. You can come if you want to.
Oh, nice.
And then I'm going to bring Casey. We can invite Bryce if we want.
Yeah, I'll ask Jared if he wants to come.
But
Don't forget
we'll basically
Jerry.
just
I'll have
kind
to bring
we'll
other
have
guys
the
over here.
live stream, and we'll just live stream it from here, just whipping each other's ass in Mortal Kombat.
Yeah,
Pretty
it's
sick.
I have a
But
big ass TV.
What do
so
you
it's
guys
gonna be a lot of
think
fun.
of the Mortal Kombat trailers so far?
It's
I mean,
fucking
after
badass.
playing,
Sick, and it needed it because the story was such shit after Armageddon. You know what they did in Armageddon? Killed everybody. That's what it was. They
It's called
legitimately.
Armageddon.
Yeah,
It's
you
the
know,
fucking
figure it out
like
now, maybe.
they killed everybody's favorite characters, and then like it's just annoying
well,
shit.
MK10 was pretty good. That story was pretty good.
MKX. I liked MKX, but it was just kind of like fuck that. I forgot his name. What's his name?
Which one?
The white mage dude.
Right.
No,
No.
not Rise. He's like Rise, but he's white and evil and a dickhead. And he just piss everybody off.
I
It's
don't
not,
remember
it's
his
not
name.
like the alternate form of Raiden or some shit, is it?
No. It's he gets his head chopped off at the end.
I have no clue.
He controls the Revenants.
Yeah. I know
He
what you're
brought
talking
them
about.
back to life. He's what the fuck is his name?
There's so many Mortal
I like that
Kombat
game
names that like
'cause-
it,
Be Jason and Freddy Krueger.
Oh yeah, the DLC
Dude,
characters.
Dawn is
That
supposed to
shit
be.
was fun.
Is his name? No. What's his name? Dread? No. What the fuck's his name? The dude who died went to hell, got made a demon, and he's in the DC universe. He's really, really dark. He's supposed to be having a movie coming out that's rated R,
It's
but
like
he's not in
Morbius or
it.
something.
No.
Well, that's like the next Marvel movie that's coming out.
No, it's not Marvel. It's DC. I said DC.
DC.
It's a dark DC movie. He's not physically going to be in the movie, but he like, what's his name? He has that mask. He's scary as shit. He's literally like,
Bane. Wait,
no, Spawn. That's what it is. I said Dawn. It rhymes. Sorry, it's Spawn. He's supposed to be a DLC character. They've been asking for
I thought Spawn was
forever.
Marvel.
That's cool.
No, he's DC.
Really?
Yeah.
And NetherRealm makes the ones. Other people make Injustice, so they can like flip flop the characters.
Well, I actually thought Spawn was from.
Spawn's DC.
See,
Yeah, but I thought it
was
spawned
Marvel
from
too.
like it spawned from a DC writer.
Yeah, it is.
Or Marvel
Yeah.
writer, you mean?
No,
It
no,
was a
it's
DC. It was a DC writer.
Spawn's DC universe.
Really?
Uh-huh.
I
He's
know
owned- he's
nothing
I think
about
he
Spawn,
might just be
so-
owned by NetherRealm.
Yeah.
Someone in NetherRealm, which is they own the rights to
This whole
DC
time I
too.
thought Spawn
So
was
it's like,
Marvel.
he's DC.
But yeah,
It's
keep
really
your eyes
dumb.
out for the Twitch stream.
But what's really funny is the creator's name is what's it, Tobias Boone or something like that. He actually has a character named after him. Noob Saibot is his name backwards.
That's cool.
So that Boone, that's where it comes from. It's like Noob
Gotcha.
Noob Saibot
Noob
is his
Saibot.
name flipped.
See, I just
And he, you know the meme Shaggy,
uh-huh.
dude.
Oh, people
They
wanted
wanted
Shaggy to
him-
be a Mortal Kombat.
And the
Shaggy.
the game people who make the like design the character designed Shaggy and made a picture and posted on Twitter and trolled everybody
Oh, fuck, dude.
because everybody was like, "He's gonna fucking put him in Mortal Kombat." And then-
Actually,
then-
DLC character, it could happen. It could so
could.
No,
happen.
he came out and said it's not gonna happen. He just did it to fuck with everybody. Dude,
Dude, I would
yes.
totally play Shaggy.
Dude, they legitimately like made Shaggy in like he was like fighting Scorpion or something. It was
But,
the funny. They like put the picture on Twitter and everyone was like, "He's putting fucking Instinct Shaggy in Mortal Kombat. I was like, is he really
I was
doing
watching
that?
like it wasn't like a video. It was like a fan theory / like what they were saying on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
Like the people who are creating the game, they're talking about how like every single song that they're putting in the trailers is going to be played in the background.
Honestly, I'm not a fan of 21 Savage, but his song in that first trailer was so good.
You just like it because of Eminem.
What?
Isn't Eminem in that trailer?
There's an
the
Eminem
song,
trailer.
yeah,
I think it's in a different.
It's in a different
Oh,
trailer.
okay.
But like every single song, like online, there's gonna be like those musics that are playing are gonna be playing in the background.
I like how you can customize the characters now with whatever color you fucking
that,
want.
there's,
That's
isn't there
badass.
like the different generations of characters?
Yes,
and shit?
yeah,
it's gonna be
there's-
so fucking sick because you're gonna have a young Sonya Cage, and I'm like, my fucking wife.
No, dude, Johnny Cage. That dude, oh my god, he's such an ass, and it's the funniest shit
I
in
can
the
see Christian
entire
playing
world.
Johnny Cage.
Actually, no.
That is
Honestly,
the joke.
Johnny Cage, that would be Ryan if he was like hopped up on
That's
like a testosterone frat boy level.
That's
That would be
joke.
no. I would be so Ryan. I could see Ryan putting on the shades, just being like, "I'm a fuck you, bitch."
I'm a fucking bitch.
Yeah,
I can
because
see myself
if he
doing that,
looked like
please.
Johnny Cage, he would literally have Johnny Cage tattooed on himself, just Ryan Moran.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's gonna be real. Go buy me some steroids.
Go buy me some steroids.
They make your pee-pee smaller.
Ow.
Your name's already Skinny Penis, dog.
I'm already tiny man. It's okay. I'll be extra tiny man.
We can't call you Skinny your penis.
No. Skinny Penis Plus.
Skinny Penis
Plus.
That's why I
Okay,
have
Skinny Penis minus?
Christian, that's why I
I
have.
mean, just add an extra like skinny penis.
Skinny penis.
I'll be okay.
Skinny
Skinny
penis.
penis lights.
Skinny penis light.
There
Skinny.
No, but I just
Skinny Penis.
I'm
Zero.
fun size. Goddammit.
I've never been an
I'm
over the
not
top fan of Mortal Kombat personally. Like they're cool, but they fall more into the same categories like Call of Duty. Like every game's the exact same. They just find different ways to be more gruesome, and they do have a story mode. But in terms of overall experience, every game's the exact same. So after I play one, I'm good for like the next 4.
Well, the funny thing is, they tried to change it with Armageddon. They changed the way you fought. It wasn't a flat screen. It was 3D. You could, like, it was
Yeah, it
legitimately
was pretty weird.
and people hated it. Like, the community, I think it was MK9 or Armageddon, I don't remember, but people fucking hated it, so they went back to the way it was. Because they tried to change, and people were like, no, fuck you. Put it
Well,
back.
no.
And Armageddon had like 100 fucking characters in it, because I played it on the original Xbox.
Well, I'm just
Shit was
talking. I'm
nuts.
talking more about the overall experience of it's a fighting game.
Yeah.
The experience per game doesn't necessarily change. Graphics change, add more characters, DLC characters, but
Those fatalities are fucking...
honestly, that's the best part about Mortal Kombat, and that's probably the thing that a lot of people who say video games make people violent hate is how gory and gruesome they
That's
get.
exactly...
The
like
game
my-
is so fucking brutal.
Like
Makes
my
me just
dad
wanna
remembers
fucking
when it
bash the
first came
person's
out.
head in.
When it first came out, and my dad, he was like the uproar about it. He told me about it. He was like, they wouldn't let their kids go to the arcade to play the game
And it's funny
because
the
it was
shittier
only
arcade.
in arcades.
Well, it's funny because like the shittier older arcade versions are nothing compared to now in terms
Yeah.
of gruesomeness.
Oh God, no!
Hell no.
Like people were mad about what's it called, Sub-Zero ripping the spine out of someone. It was just like digital blood and shit. People
Yeah.
were like, that's too gruesome.
That's
like,
that's
I'm
why when I play
sorry,
Sonya
and what-
Cage.
I was like, Sonya, in one of Sonya Cage's X-ray moves, she crushes someone's nuts.
Yeah,
in
well,
the
now-
last
Did
one.
you see the new
Every
one?
time you watch it, I'm like, oh my
Did you
balls,
see
because
the
it
new
literally
one?
shows 2 testicles exploding.
It's
You're a
like
dude.
each character has like their fatalities from like their generation,
Yeah.
and like young Sonya Cage didn't have really much of like a fatality like she will now.
She's a badass.
So now, like when she gets her fatality, she fucking gets her dual wield
Oh,
and
yeah.
fucking shoots your dick.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Damn.
I want that so bad. That bitch is so
Dude,
badass.
have you seen Noob Saibot's fatality?
Yeah.
So Noob Saibot is Sub-Zero's brother. Because there's 2 Sub-Zeros. The first one was evil. No, the first one was... It was a good one, I'm not sure. But Scorpion...
First one was old. Was bad.
Scorpion killed him. And was meaning to try to kill the other one.
Mhm.
And Scorpion was really confused. But somehow he became Noob Saibot. And there's like 2 versions of him. There's like a physical version, like a shadow version of him. Fucking puts the shadow person in him. He just rips out of his mouth and
Oh,
rips
yeah.
the dude in half. I saw it and I was just like... What the fuck? But he also
I
was
can't
like,
wait to try these moves at school.
God damn.
put me inside, it's gonna rip him in half. That's so fucking dumb.
No.
But video games that make people violent, violence makes people violent.
Yeah, no. That argument makes no sense in my opinion. Video games don't make people.
Because if it did make people violent, we'd all be serial killers.
I think it more than anything.
Don't let them know that I am.
I was about to say, I was like, shh.
I think more than anything, violent video games are more of an
You better
outlet.
plead the 5th now, boys.
But that's
I don't
just
know,
my
like-
opinion.
I remember playing my first rated M game. It was Turok, and my mom was
Oh
like,
my god.
Remember
Me
Turok?
too, bro.
Me
Evolution?
too, bro.
yeah.
Evolution?
Mine was Mortal Kombat. My dad let me and my brother
like-
play it on the original Nintendo 64. My brother play that. And
GTA
me,
San Andreas.
dude, there was one time me and brother got
That's
mad.
not a good first game for a child.
Dude,
Yeah, for real. What the
dude,
fuck?
my dad woke up to me like choking my brother with the cord because he like pissed me off. My dad was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And I was like, "Fucking do some bullshit again." My dad was like, "What are you doing?" I was
Quit uppercutting me!
dude, exactly. Because in the old ones, you could sit down and just, like quarter health someone, and I like knew combos, and my little brother was just being a dickhead sitting in the corner, just uppercutting me. So I grabbed the cord.
Tyler would hate fucking
asshole.
Super Smash.
Remember, video games don't make you violent.
Yeah.
You're a little kid, you have a temper, and my dad woke. He didn't know whether like he stopped it, and then now he just laughs about it. But he put the Nintendo 64 up for a while. We weren't allowed to play it for a little while.
I'll never forget when I got GTA. My mom comes into my room and I'm out there just fucking driving around killing hookers. And my mom was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Mom, I gotta get rid of this disease." She's like, "Oh,
Syphilis?
she's like, I don't know.
think that's how you kill syphilis.
My mom was like, "I don't know to be proud of you or be shameful for you." I was
The
like,
most fucked up thing about STDs, you know how they got started? Humans fucking animals. It's legit, like, AIDS comes from monkeys, syphilis comes from sheep.
Oh man.
And gonorrhea comes from another, it's animals. It's legitimately, STDs come from
So the
animals.
fucking furry.
"It's an animal."
It's people fucking
It's like Shane
animals.
Dawson fucking his cat.
We're not gonna start that right now.
It's a different podcast.
Let me wrap it up before we get
Oh,
stuck
God.
here.
I am going to wrap it up right here.
No more talking
Hey.
about fucking animals.
Hey, stay tuned for the Mortal Kombat stream. And earlier today, last thing I'll say before we
So
go,
much fun.
is me, Ryan, and Josh were talking. We may have a Civilization stream if they get the game. Try to whip each other's ass with some Civ.
That's how you go fuck
I'm
yourself.
not saying you can't be involved, but
Why was I not in this
you haven't
discussion?
been on, you weren't on yet. You weren't on yet. No, don't be a pussy.
I'm not in the group anymore.
It's fine because we're just gonna bully you.
You know,
the
it's
whole entire
okay.
round.
You mainly play bass anyway. You're not that. No.
I mean, you play what?
Bass.
What do you mean bass?
Oh,
Yeah,
You
you play
bass
bass.
guitar?
Yeah, you're not that important.
You
Fuck
do.
yeah. No one likes the bass player.
No one
Are you
likes
kidding
the
me?
bass.
Yeah,
Dude,
everyone
the
wants a
bass players are
saxophone.
fucking
Do you
bad.
wanna know why
The
saxophone gets
saxophone? Are you kidding me? I would love to. You're like the size of a saxophone. Fuck
Hey,
off.
that's why I get pussy.
Don't get jack shit.
Okay, well, besides the fact we didn't exclude you,
At the end, me and Ryan just tackling.
Hey, bitch, I'll tell you in my domain.
Oh, you're gonna see a finger in my ass right here.
you weren't in Discord yet. It was before you joined. We talked about buying Civ
Yeah,
and playing
it's
it.
like,
That doesn't
well.
exclude you. So don't
How
think it
long
doesn't.
ago was this?
Today, before you got on.
Literally like an hour before you got on.
Yeah.
Y'all
Like,
didn't talk about when I got on?
we'd already talked about it.
Why would we keep
We
talking
moved on.
about it?
Told me about it.
Either
Somebody
way,
wrap up the podcast. We
Either
gotta
way,
get going.
Either
Y'all are
way.
mean.
Yeah,
is
my
there anything you'd
bedtime's
like to say
coming up.
since you're our guest?
Thanks for having me, guys. I had a really great time.
Curly
Yeah.
head fuck.
Shout out your Twitter,
I'm just
whatever
kidding,
you
I love
want.
Twitter is Cosmic Buns, and so is my Instagram.
The man is doing some artwork for us, and I hope at some point he will put artwork up on our channel. I've given him the authority to do that, and I hope to see it.
Respect my authority.
Authority.
Let's see how it
Sydney
goes.
actually has authority.
Well, it's been Gambling Gamers, and we'll see you guys in the next episode of Views Beyond Our News. Views Beyond Our News. Ooh, I fucked that one up.
Bye bye.
Yeah.
Fuck out the
Bye.
outro.
Yeah. Views Beyond the News.
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
Hey, Christian, you recording this?
Yeah, I am.
All right, well, fuck off.